members. And this year, they distributed 500 boxes of fresh produce and assembled 500 additional day goods Thanksgiving baskets to give out. I would like to invite Minister Corwin Augustine and Minister Corey Lee, as well as Reverend Sonia Red, President of Franklin Township Interfaith Council, to join me, please. I also would like to invite one of the director of our food bank. All of you know Food Bank is an amazing organization that they give out lots of food pretty much every day, and more specifically during the Thanksgiving. So may I ask Derek Smith, the director of Food Bank, to come and join me as well. Now, let me read the proclamation. Whereas the tradition of Thanksgiving has been celebrated in America for centuries as a time to gather with family and friends to express gratitude for the blessings we have received. And whereas the residents of Franklin Township have much to be thankful for, including our strong sense of community, dedicated public servants, thriving local businesses, excellent schools, and the natural beauty that surrounds us. And whereas we are grateful for the first responders, healthcare workers, educators, volunteers, and all those who serve our community with dedication and compassion throughout the year. And whereas Thanksgiving reminds us of our responsibility to care for our neighbors, particularly those facing hardship, and to support the charitable organizations and food banks that provide essential services to those in need. And whereas this season calls us to reflect on the diversity and resilience of our community and to celebrate the many cultural traditions that enrich Franklin Township and make it a welcoming home for all. And whereas we recognize that Thanksgiving is an opportunity to come together across differences to strengthen the bonds of friendship and family and to renew our commitment to building a more compassionate and united community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and the Council of Franklin Township, Somerset County, New Jersey, do hereby proclaim Thursday, November 27th, 2025 as Thanksgiving Day in Franklin Township, and encourage all residents to gather safely with loved ones to share in the spirit of gratitude and friendship. Remember those who are less fortunate and support local charitable efforts, express appreciation for the many blessings we enjoy as members of this community, and reflect on our shared values of kindness, generosity, and civic responsibility. In witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and casual the seal and Franklin Township to be affixed this 25th day of November 25. Again, I wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. I have copies of proclamation which I will give to each one of you, if I may. And yours, and yours. And Derek, yours comes with a $50. Now, there is a story about this $50 that I'd like to share with you. Just take a couple of minutes. So last week, the council members, we were at the League of Municipalities in Atlantic City. By the way, this is not a gambling bet. Okay. So I found a phone. And I was hoping that the owner of the phone will call because I couldn't call. They had locked the phone. After an hour, somebody called, a gentleman by the name of Ryan. I answered the phone. I said, please don't hang up because I'm trying to find the owner of this phone. This is not my phone. And so he said, oh, I'm with the owner. We've been trying. She found out that she doesn't have her phone. She panicked because she had every contact number on her phone. So she came, we met after a few hugs, And Ryan picks up his wallet out and gives me a $50. I said, I don't need money for this. I said, I don't want to take it. He said, no, you have to take it. I said, I take it under one condition, that I give this $50 to our local food bank. He agreed, so I'm giving this to local food bank. There you are. Okay. So, please, anybody wishes to say a few words? Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and members of the council for this honor. On behalf of the First Baptist Church of Lincoln Gardens, our senior pastor, the Reverend Dr. Dante R. Quick, we are grateful for this proclamation and the recognition of the ministry and service we strive for every day. For decades, FBCLG has worked to uplift our neighborhoods, strengthen families, inspire hope, and serve with love of Christ. This proclamation is a reflection of the dedication of our leadership, our members, and every volunteer who quietly works behind the scenes to make a difference. This community has always been at the heart of our mission, and today's recognition encourages us to continue the work with renewed dedication. Thank you for your partnership, your support, and for honoring the impact that we make in this community. We are humbled and we are truly grateful. So thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Karazi, Mr. Mayor, Town Council, and the wonderful residents of Franklin Township. My name is Derek Smith. I'm the Executive Director at the Franklin Food Bank. On behalf of the Franklin Food Bank staff, volunteers, trustees, and partners, we really appreciate this proclamation. This is certainly an interesting time of year. We usually see about a 20% spike this time of year in the neighbors that come to the Franklin Food Bank to shop. Add on top of that, the SNAP freeze, which we all just went through, which added another about 20% of people on top of that. And just with the soaring prices of gas and housing and healthcare, this year we've just been tracking about 25 to 30% above what we usually see. It has been a challenge, certainly, to keep up with the need here in town. We have met that challenge because this community continues to support the work that we do. We have seen an increase in the financial donations to the Franklin Food Bank, and it is a combination of somebody walking in with $5 in their pocket to say, please, take my last $5 and put it towards food, to people walking in with a $10,000 check saying, I don't want any props for this, just take this check and put it towards food. We've seen a significant increase in food drives coming to the Franklin Food Bank and an amazing increase in the amount of volunteers. We are supremely grateful. There's no way that we could support the needs of this community without the support that we're getting from everybody here in Franklin Township. One thing I will say, it is always, always great to see the increase of support during this time of year. But as we know, those who are food insecure were food insecure well before Thanksgiving. They will be food insecure after Thanksgiving. They'll be food insecure before Christmas. They'll be food insecure after Christmas. Same with Eid, same with Hanukkah, same with Kwanzaa. So as you continue to support the food bank, and trust me, we appreciate the surge of support that we get during the holiday season, we also must remember that beyond the holiday season, those who are the most vulnerable, the most marginalized, the most disenfranchised among us continue to suffer, where we all know food is a human right, not a privilege. So thank you again on behalf of the Franklin Food Bank. We appreciate all of the support, and please keep us in mind well beyond this holiday season, because the need is still there, and I'm confident that the support will be there as well. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Reverend Sonia Red, President of the Franklin Township Interfaith Council. And as anytime you hear me speak, the one thing I always say, I love our community. I love our community. I love the diversity of our community because it is a beautiful mosaic of God's creation. And the blessing is that the example that you see with First Baptist Church, of which I am a member, is that we care about one another. We serve in this community. And as the Franklin Township Interfaith, we serve in this community also. And I love our Franklin Food Bank. I thank God for Dr. Karazi, who's always working in the community. And I thank God for just the recognition of all of us who serve in this community, because we are we should be our neighbor's keeper, one to another. And this is what it means to be your neighbor's keeper. And so I'm very grateful, and the Word of God tells us the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul. And the second is to love your neighbor. And that's what it's about. And I pray that Franklin Township will continue to do just that, all of us working together to make sure that none of us goes hungry. None of us are homeless, and that we're all working continuously to make one another all that we can be. And so I thank you for just allowing us to just be here and share in this Thanksgiving acknowledgement.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Minister Corey Lee, and I'm the new kid at First Baptist, and so that's why I'm kind of hanging out in the back. But I'm over missions, evangelism, and social justice. And I highlight social justice because part of my role is to come alongside you all to make sure that those that are on the margins, those that are oppressed, those that are often forgot, are not forgot about on our watch. And so if there's anything that I can do to help support, just like we're doing for Thanksgiving, my goal is to support year-round. And so I'm grateful for the honor to be here this evening, and I look forward to working with you. And thank you for welcoming me and my family to this area.
Can we take a picture? Anne Murray, would you please join us? And Mayor, would you kindly join us, please? Okay, so we'll just take a picture together. I'll move this a little bit back. Let's see. Do you want it to maybe stand at the front? Thank you.
The question that wasn't answered is who gets to deduct the $50 on their income tax? We have two proclamations left, but I'm going to do them out of order because the group that has the longest drive home, or someone with the longest drive home, gets to go first. So there's a commendation from the police to our former public safety director, who has to go back to Baltimore tonight.
No. All right. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a pleasant day. My name is Lloyd Fredericks. I am the acting public safety director now. And today we are acknowledging our former public safety director, Corella Mayweather. I'm sure you all have met her before. She's very vocal. But
we are thanking her for all that she had done for us here in Franklin while she was here. It's not often you get a boss that's holistic, that's humble, and that has your best interests at heart all the time, except for when she's angry, right? But that's sobering for us as officers, and it's embodied in me to follow in her footsteps to provide the same type of service to the younger officers that we have. So with that being said, usually when someone's leaving, what do you usually get them? A plaque, right? A pen or something. So when she was leaving, I was like, so we're going to get you something. She's like, don't come in here with no plaques. I don't want to see any plaques. So I said, okay. So, this is Captain Vince Wilson. His brain is just always going 100 miles an hour. So I'm like, what do you think we can get her? And he's like, oh, give me a second. Let me think. About an hour later, he calls me back. He's like, I got it. I'm like, what? He's like, a clock. And I'm like, clock? Okay. All right, that sounds like time infinite, keeps going. And when we got the clock for her, she was happy. She was like, thank you. And again, that is how she makes us work and think, right? Right? Don't try always go down the same lane that everyone else is doing. Create a new road, create a new path, and bring new visions to whatever you're doing, whatever endeavor. So on this plaque, on this clock that has a plaque, I'm sorry, this is presented to Quavella Mayweather, Public Safety Director, with deep appreciation for your leadership, inspiration, and dedication. Your vision has empowered us all, and your impact will be lasting. You will be truly missed. And from the Franklin Township Police Department, we appreciate you always and forever.
I just want to say thank you again. I did get a very, very fond farewell when I was leaving to take on a new opportunity for myself and my family. But I just want to say to the council, I appreciate tremendously the fact that you place trust in me. Township Manager Vornlocker, listen, I would not have been able to do my job the way I was able to do my job without their support and their, okay, we'll trust in you, we're going to do this. And I know a lot of times when they saw us going down certain paths, they didn't know where it was going. But the fact that, because I do stalk Instagram and I do sometimes call and be like, what's going on? That things are still running well and I'm not here, I did my job. And that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to come, help, fix things, and allow them to carry on their own, So to watch the three of them, when I came here, I know Vince was a patrolman, detective, sergeant. So, and I leave, and all three of them are captains, and they're thriving. And, I trust in them to run this department. I trust in them to keep all of you safe because guess what? Job well done. And I appreciate all of you. And again, I thank you. And Mayor, you're wrong. This is home. I took a job in Baltimore, but New Jersey's still my home. So we'll see. Councilman Rahm's not here, but I always joke with him all the time. I keep looking at different things, different properties, and he's always coaching me. You might like this over here. So guess what? It's not over yet. It's not over. All right. Thank you.
Environmental.
Thank you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Nice job. So the next set here is Environmental Commission Awards. So Paul Watilsky, who is the chair of the Environmental Commission, is joining me here. The Environmental Commission is very active, and when they were putting together this year's nominees, which I believe are the first in this category, Jessica Johnson, who was a longtime member previously of the Environmental Commission, was the first person that came to mind to be a recipient of the award. So I'm going to take a little bit of a moment to talk about her, but maybe you can come up, and I think you have some members of your family here who are welcome to come and join. That's your husband, Merrick. Well, her husband serves on the agricultural committee as well here in Franklin, so both have service to the municipality, which we appreciate. So not only was she a member of the Environmental Commission, but she actually, her farm that they work on together here locally in town is a regenerative and sustainable agricultural farm, and that uses those types of practices. She is integral in many of the events that have happened in the town, engaging in education for the public and ensuring that the commission was focused on promoting and advertising new pending legislation, upcoming programs, innovative strategies for energy efficiency, sustainability, and resiliency across the municipality. She is truly passionate about making our community stronger. I know that because she reaches out to me, which you should continue to do, and thank you for that. Making it healthier. We had a great health assessment that we did. We are gold certified under Sustainable Jersey. For that, it's a gold star award. It's not actually a certification. But anyway, and Walter's here from the Environmental Commission, too. We appreciate your service. And making things better, and people really followed her leadership. And it's quite a lot of time. The commission meets every 2 weeks, and I don't think it was her passion that made her leave as much as it's a lot of time. And so running a farm is quite extensive as well. And so we just want to extend our appreciation and gratitude for all the work that you did over the years, and for you to be this year's Environmental Stewardship Award recipient. That's what you're here for. Come on up. Come on, Walter, come on up. You're going to get blocked now. You got to go on that side. Yeah. I got it. You got it? I got one chin or two chins? All right.
I should be asking that question.
Do you want to say something?
Oh, I'm not prepared to say anything, but those who know me know I am not usually short for words. Thank you so much to all of you. The work the Environmental Commission does is incredibly important. I know sustainability sometimes gets this branding as something trendy, but it's really what makes things last. I know that sounds corny, but it's true. The little changes that each of us make every day to be more sustainable have a lasting effect, and that's partly what the Environmental Commission tries to help educate and illustrate and bring forth. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go have a glass of wine now.
Champagne or Prosecco. Well deserved. And things from pollinators, amazing. Pollinators working on leave the leaves so that the critters can grow underneath have been initiatives. And then we used to say don't mow no mow May, but then we changed it to don't mow to Earth Day because our grass grows a little bit too long. Those things really make a difference, so we appreciate that. This guy's great. He's so helpful. And then next up is our other award. And this one is personally, for me, sort of over my political career, important too, because before coming on council, I was on the school board in Franklin Township where I had the honor to be school board president. And then I lost my re-election, and there were new leadership there, which was awesome. And then I got back on the school board, but I wasn't in leadership. I just got to be a school board member and watch amazing things happen, and it was great. And on my way out, I asked for one thing, which was that the school step up and do more in the area of sustainability. There were other priorities that were more pressing, and I would say I'm very proud to see what they have done in that area and growing to make sure that our young children are learning about how they can leave their children a better, more sustainable future. And that starts in our schools with our teachers, but is in throughout everything the district is doing, from solar panels to recycling to water usage. And one of the major things was the Claremont School, which uses half of the electricity and half the water of the other schools because it's LEED Gold certified. That was a decision by the Board of Education when we built it to build it that way. And so the next award recipient is the Pine Grove Elementary School. And we're going to invite up, Dr. Longren to be the recipient there. And I think we have the principal as well, right? Oh, come on up. Everyone from Pine Grove, come on over, which is also my old neighborhood. So come on over, Pine Grove. It's amazing. Yeah, this is great. Congratulations. And when they say it takes a village, it really does. So the Sustainable Jersey certification is quite an undertaking. It is a point system, and I was on the board of Sustainable Jersey. There's lots of different ways that you can do things, and there's all these matrices, but it's a lot of work. And so to everyone who's standing up here, and probably some people who couldn't make it tonight, friendly faces, new faces, for me, I just want to extend a big congratulations on behalf of everyone in the township, and particularly our young people, to learn right alongside you these practices. The Pine Grove Elementary School obtained the most points under the Sustainable Jersey Schools program in all of the Franklin Township District schools. That total points is 405. They were earned through programs and policies, including creating and updating an Energy Star profile to monitor energy efficiency and conservation projects and savings over time, promoting locally grown foods to all students, even beyond the cafeteria, creating and maintaining a community garden on site, which if you haven't seen is really a lovely experience, developing an ongoing partnership with the Franklin Food Bank. Derek's here, and we heard how important that is for our community, and educating the student body and providing volunteer hours for engagement with the food bank, and holding a green fair and an STEAM night with a competition focused on sustainability and renewable energy. The students, the parents, the faculty, and staff and administration are models for other schools throughout the district how to work as a team and successfully implement these impactful and meaningful programs and policies and that conserve these energy and protect our environment. And so I want to invite up someone who I got to know through my time on the school board, the assistant superintendent, Dan Logren, and the principal, Edgar Vasquez Molina, and their staff from the Pine Grove Manor School. If the principal and superintendent, assistant superintendent want to share some of their experience. But I just, again, thank you for all your hard work on this project.
Thank you for the kind words, Mr. Protoznak. I do see Bill Grippo also in the audience who, truth be told, I think was the first person I heard of who got in my ear to get us going at McAfee first, and then it spread throughout the district. But we're so proud of what Pine Grove accomplished in this most recent year. And I do want Edgar to say a word, but also the principal at the time was Hennessy Miles for a lot of that time, and helped achieve that. I know we're going to talk about Franklin High School in just a moment, but Pine Grove, Edgar, anyone in this group, you should be so proud of everything you've done. If any of you wants to say a word, be our guest. Come on up. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, Mayor. And no words ready for tonight, but I do want to, acknowledge all the hard work that Ms. Miles did while she was at Pine Grove, and a true legacy that she left, and that I'm very honored to carry on for Pine Grove. And of course, to Ms. Calhoun and her team, that all this work was possible due to her guidance, her leadership in our green team at Pine Grove. Shout out to Mr. Stewart, who continues to take care of that community garden. To Ms. Hales, who continues to work with that partnership with Franklin Food Bank, and of course the rest of the team, because it truly does take a village. So again, thank you so much for this recognition, and we're moving in the right direction to ensure that our students understand the importance of sustainability and that we build a bright future for our students. Thank you.
Please don't go far, because we'll take a picture all together.
And it was really hard for the Environmental Commission to make a decision. So they also have two honorable mentions, which are also schools, the Franklin High School and the Franklin Middle School, which don't get official plaques, but they can keep working to earn more points, that made great strides for Sustainable Jersey program. The Franklin High School and Middle School each earned 355 points. It's 355 for the high school and 350 for the middle school. And they got silver certification, which is really the highest level Anything higher than that, still silver, just higher numbers. Both schools have active green teams. These are made up of faculty and students all working together. Professional development opportunities for the faculty and staff, and they've made some significant upgrades to their operations to conserve energy and also to engage in the community events and the public education and focus on equity and inclusion in those efforts as well. The Council and the Environmental Commission, we extend our appreciation. This is really important for our municipality. This is a great example that you can lead by, but a great place to live and work. And for us to breathe cleaner air, it just makes a huge difference. And so I don't know if there's anyone from the high school or middle school who also want to share a little bit of something, but you're welcome to do that as well. And we have certificates for you. And then maybe we'll get this thing out of the way and we'll take a picture together here. And then,
So Mr. Brundage is
of course.
the vice principal
Yeah,
with
come on
his
up.
team. Come on up, team. And he's going to tell you about just a couple amazing
Perfect.
things we've done with the Green Fair.
I'm going to do like the statement.
Yeah, hi.
This is how we do it.
I want to
We're not distracted. No, you got it. I know you're professional.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have those in the school.
Hi, I want to thank the mayor and the council members for bringing us here. I also want to thank our amazing green team and our students. Sustainable for Jersey for Schools is a beautiful, wonderful initiative, from access to healthy water to gardening to indoor air quality, promoting programs that promote physical fitness. It's just a wonderful way to involve students and staff in a meaningful platform. And I also want to acknowledge that we're having our 4th annual Green Fair. It's growing every year. This year, Paul's wife works for the Somerset County Agricultural Development, and we're in contact with local farms where they're going to bring their animals for a petting zoo, and they're also going to sell their produce. So instead of the community going to the farm is going to come to us. So I hope everybody can come out. The date is the 24th of April.
25th.
The 25th is on the brochure. 25th of April from 11 to 2 o'clock. We have electric car shows. We have the Franklin Township Public Libraries there, the Franklin Township Environmental Commission. It just goes on and on. We're going to have plant sales. We have raffles for and poetry contests where kids submit poems about sustainability. It's just a wonderful, wonderful platform. And I'm so proud of my team for constantly staying involved and leading the way for promoting sustainability. And I want to thank everybody. And I'm going to leave some more flyers on the table outside. And I hope to see everybody out there. And thank you very much. Sure. Can I have my team?
Yeah. Yep. I got that out of your way. I don't know who takes it. Someone.
Thank you, my wife.
Yeah. Perfect. My wife, Pop. I'm just so proud of him. Oh, well, good. How many cameras are on that one?
Thank you. Mayor?
Jim, I will run the meeting. Jim, thank you very much. I will run the meeting. This work session, regular meeting of the Township Council is called to order. Madam Clerk.
In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice of this work session regular meeting of the Franklin Township Council was made as required, indicating that this meeting would take place at the Municipal Building at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025.
Okay, and now please call the roll.
Councilman Embarrasson? Councilwoman Francois?
Here.
Councilman Karazi?
Here.
Mayor Kramer?
Here.
Councilman Onijaka? Councilmember Potosnik?
Present.
Deputy Mayor Udine? Councilman Vasanella?
Here.
Councilman Wright?
Okay, we've obviously already done commendations and proclamations. Do I have a unanimous consent to open to the public? Hearing no one declining, we are open for public session. Anyone may speak on anything to do with with government. 5 minutes limit, no yielding of time, may only come up once.
Hello. My name is Tony Faber. I'm actually from Scotch Plains, although I grew up not far from here. Thank you for allowing me 5 minutes. I'm here to urge all of you to adopt a resolution in support of the Immigrant Trust Act. The Immigrant Trust Act is legislation which is currently sitting before the Assembly and Senate in Trenton. And what it does is it puts a separation legally between local governments and federal immigration authorities and ICE. As you are no doubt aware, there have been many illegal activities across the country and right here in New Jersey and not far from here conducted, unfortunately, by ICE and other immigration authorities. People being pulled out of their cars, having their windows broken merely for the color of their skin, people arrested without warrants, people taken away who were here legally on huge raids in Edison and Woodbridge, where people had work permits and green cards, but that doesn't matter to the way ICE is currently being administrated. And this Immigrant Trust Act does some important things. It prevents raids from taking place in hospitals. It prevents them from taking place in schools, so people can do things that need doing without fear that they will be deported, for instance, just for going to a hospital, for getting their license at the DMV, or for even reporting a crime. If local governments and police can cooperate with ICE, then that means that people will not cooperate in the community with the local police, which makes everybody less safe. This legislation is sitting there. It's considering being moved. I really know that Franklin Township is an inclusive community that takes care of vulnerable people, and I urge you to follow in the footsteps of the dozens of communities that have been putting their voices forward to support this legislation, including just recently Highland Park, New Brunswick, and Somerset County itself. I invite you also, I sent you all an email so you can look at what a sample resolution would mean along with some links, and I also invite you to check in with your colleagues at the Somerset County Board of Commissioners and ask them why they passed a similar resolution. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Take care.
Hi, Catherine Hunt from Monroe Township, and I'm on the green team there, and this was great to see today. And I wanted to speak in favor of a resolution for the Immigrant Trust Act. I've found that as I go to talk with legislators, when I finally get them kind of backed into a corner, they will tell me that it's really leadership that have prevented several social justice bills from advancing through the legislature, through the normal course, through the committees and so forth that has to happen. And they've been preventing it all year and now dragging their feet through the lame duck. So we're hoping that we can get some influence to get their attention and realize that people really do care. We care about our neighbors, and we care about our rights. You know, we care about our rights, too. We care about our Constitution. We want the rule of law, not the rule by fiat. So we're looking forward to try to support our Constitution. And what we're asking is that you will pass a resolution in favor of the Immigrant Trust Act. Now, there are many whereases, whereas, and then there will be a sentence when you pass resolutions. One of the things that the Immigrant Trust Act will do is will expand critical protections. Immigration questions will only come up if necessary for determining eligibility for public service and law enforcement, and will not voluntarily share information with ICE. So your information is protected. That's for all citizens, including our immigrants. Advance accountability. Law enforcement agencies must receive training, and the funds will be provided for training as well. And annually report on immigration enforcement requests and compliance, so there is accountability. It will set model policies that keep information safe, prohibiting the sharing and collection of immigrant information at places like healthcare facilities, when you go to register your children for school, public schools, public libraries, shelters, and more. The Immigrant Trust Act is important to workers, parents, survivors, students, and so many more. So I hope that you will consider passing a resolution in favor of the Immigrant Trust Act, and I'll hope to hear from you soon. Looking forward to it very much. I know you people with hearts, and you care. We care about our neighbors, and we care about our own rights. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak? Anyone else?
Bill's coming up.
Go ahead, Mr.
I was going to give you a kudu. It's getting to a point where I have to jot down little words on my phone so I don't forget what I have to say. Bill Grippo, Pierce Street. I'm going to make it quick. First of all, Ed, I don't think you remember the Green Team. It's great to see here and see the expansion. Years ago, I went to a League of Municipality thing, and I picked up a flyer that said Sustainable New Jersey. I was a principal of McAfee. I don't know what the heck it was. Some lady was there. She was very friendly. They knew who Potasek was, though. So I said, oh, I got an end now. Anyway, I brought them into the district, met with Dr. Ravalli, and that's how this all started. We started with a little green team, collecting the recyclables, and now it's all over the district. It's so wonderful to see. So I like to give historical things. That's one. But there's a real historical thing today. 62 years ago today, JFK was buried. The Township Council, you at that time, dedicated the JFK Boulevard in his memory, the first municipality in the country to make an official dedication like that quickly. We just named the boulevard after him that night, 1963, November 25th. You know, back then the funeral was right away, 3 days. I don't know how they did it, but anyway, that's a little history. So I wanted to congratulate the council on your magnificent victories, November 3rd. You got 4 years to get a lot of great things accomplished on top of what you've already accomplished. So congratulations. This guy here, LaCourte, is doing a great job with Franklin 250. I'm sure you heard from him already. He's doing a wonderful job with the mayor. Thank you. The gazebo looks great. We've got lights. We've got holiday lights. We've got somebody that hydro-seeded the lawn so you don't have to break your ankles. So it's really beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And the Women's Club planted bulbs all over the place. So I'm really happy about that. Big news, and I'm sure you've heard of it already. Franklin High School Magical Singers will be lighting the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center December 3rd. This is huge. You know, no one comes to a Board of Ed meeting and criticizes our school if I'm in the front. They don't get out of the room. Our high school is fantastic. We have a Tony Award winner with Aaliyah Joy Moon. And now this, just December 3rd. You watch it on TV. It's worldwide, that event. It's not just New York. And our kids are going to be singing Joy to the World. I mean, I don't even think it's public because it was in the Franklin Reporter. So I just wanted to thank the town for that. I think that's about it, except I'm really hoping that in the next 4 years, 2 things are definitely accomplished. We definitely need a new food bank. When I was in there today with the volunteers just to take some pictures, it's jammed with people. The parking is not right. I mean, whatever this town has to do, if you're going to have a food bank, do it right. Is Derek still here? Mm-hmm. Oh, he's still there. Anyway, he does a phenomenal job also. And the last thing, you know, I sing this song every time. The YMCA's got to be done in your tenure. 4 years. So whatever you could do, I got it 1 minute and 10 seconds. Whatever you could do to help us make it happen, that's important. The food bank is very important. The Y is very important for the life of a community. Okay? Thank you, and have a great 4-year term. And a good holiday.
Anyone else?
They don't like when I get up there.
My audience is gone. Bob LaCourte, thank you, Bill. Just to let you know that those kids will be in the ceremony and the musical come January 10th, which we'll talk about right now.
Hold on one second, Bob. Anne Marie, I need you to turn off and me to turn on the TVs.
You have unlimited time.
Apparently, that will be the end result of it, yes.
250 minutes.
I have a timeout.
Yeah, you have a timeout.
Coach gets 3.
Let's see how we do here. TVs are on. Well, we can do this. Hold on. Okay, let's try it this way. My screen is doing something here. No, I shouldn't have to do anything, to be perfectly honest with you. I should have to plug it in. Yeah, I can do that. But.
Yeah, and then there's going to give you an option of duplicate, put the duplicate, I think this one.
Yeah, we can try.
That's it. There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Shouldn't have to do that.
All right. Council, thank you very much. I'm giving you an update. So January 4th is going to be the very big first thing that we're going to do all of next year. We have stuff lined up every single month next year. But this is going to be one of the largest ones. It's going to be after the Battle of Princeton, and you can dine with Washington and his officers. That is going to be on January 4th. Under Terra Restaurant, 12 to 2 p.m. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. You'll be able to sit with the general, with his other generals, which is going to be General Knox and his General Greene, which was Washington's favorite. After that, we would proceed to the Presbyterian Church along Church Street, which I'm going to ask Mr. Vornlocker at another meeting to close off so that we can have the generals on horseback, mic'd up. There'll be another person there George Luck, who will actually tell you the story, but you'll be able to hear exactly what the generals are saying, whether to attack the British into New Brunswick to finish them off, or go to Jockey Hollow in Morristown and camp for the winter. So with that, I hope everybody comes to that. That's going to be really neat. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have a kind of a walkthrough next week. Next is January 10th, which is Salute to America, and that's going to be Song Dance History. Terry Sergio, she's going to shoot me every time I mention her name wrong. It's going to be Saturday the 10th, 7 o'clock, Franklin High School. It's $10. We have all the children's choirs. You can see up there. Matter of fact, the kids who won the award to go to the lighting of the Christmas tree. As you see, they're on there, and they will be there. So we have a lot of the different schools are bringing folks, the kids, and they're going to be performing all the different songs from 1776. There'll be some poetry, Hamilton, and there'll be the coin sale. There'll be a intermission where we set up where Project Graduation will be selling some of the refreshments, and whatever they make goes to the Project Graduation. So with that, does anybody have any questions at all?
I think I paid $20 for the coin.
No, you paid 10.
I did.
You paid 20 because you got 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's good math. 10, you got 2, 20. I think I'm not a teacher like you were, Ed, but I think that's correct.
So all of those first events were on the 4th?
The first event's on the 4th, yes. So what's going to happen is we're in conjunction with Millstone Valley Historic Society. So we're going to partner with them. They're going to collect the money, and then that money is going to go into an account, and that will pay for an event in August, which is going to be the March to Yorktown. So we're trying to not have the town be boggled with so much, if that's a word. But Princeton Battlefield Society is the one that's also going to be. It's in conjunction with all of us, so we can get a nice turnout. I understand Kingston is all excited about this, and we'll have flyers and everything are going down there. But it's going to be a really neat event. I'm looking forward to it. I may get an officer's uniform myself.
Well, I'll just mention one thing. I know there was a request for a sign to commemorate the conference on horseback.
So there is a sign there. And if the organizers want a new sign, we would be more than happy to erect one there and to have the Public Works Department create it. And I've asked for the verbiage that should be included on that sign.
So you're waiting on that?
So I have not received that yet. But there is, in fact, a historical marker there already documenting that is the location where the conference on horseback took place.
Is it one of those brass ones?
It is a sign, much like a highway informational sign.
The brown one.
Yeah, that is at Church Street and Route 27 along the wall of the cemetery.
Because it makes me think that should be ready. So I'll get back with that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna mostly have that on the street. I kind of really don't want anybody tracing into the cemetery. You know, we may have I have the General Washington's command flag, so that may be in that one spot, so you'll know exactly where that spot is. Mayor?
So first the trivial. It's been pointed out to me you didn't say your name and address.
I'm sorry?
You didn't say your name and address.
Bob LaCour, 265 South Middlebush Road, Somerset, New Jersey.
And I would like to point out that I'm in agreement with Mr. Grippo. Mr. LaCour is doing an excellent job.
Well, thank you.
Bothering me at least 4 or 5 times a day.
At least.
But
twice on Sunday.
He's really working very, very, very hard on this.
So I want to thank you all for. I hope that all of you are there. I mean, it'll be nice to have that luncheon. The menu is incredible. I mean, Under Terra really did a nice job with the menu. And also, I believe that there's going to be wine and some beer served too. And the wine is basically, is going to be named after 3 battles in New Jersey.
So it's a commemorative wine that is from a New Jersey vineyard.
Right. So it'll be nice, all right?
And for those of you who are wondering what it says on these because you can't read them, there is a Franklin 250 page on our website, and these both of the documents that I put up on the screens will be included on that website.
I think that over the weekend, it's going to be a news blast to all the newspaper, Franklin 250 website, Franklin Reporter, I believe, TAP. So everybody is going to get that press releases that are done and just waiting probably till after Thanksgiving to send it all out. And then the links and the websites for the tickets will also be there too, because you'll be able to do all of that.
Yep.
So that's my report.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Anyone else?
And Marie, you may resume control.
Javon Walker, 15 Coon Street. I didn't have much to say, but I was kind of surprised about the ask for the resolution on the Immigrant Trust Act. If there's a lack of action within the General Assembly and the state lawmakers, I myself, as a resident of Franklin Township, am asking if the Township Council can consider authorizing an ordinance or a resolution in support of the Immigrant Trust Act. There are so many ties for immigrants to Franklin Township, not the state in general. We have kids that go to schools. We have people that may be undocumented but own property and directly pay taxes that fund your own salaries, police salaries, so open space, everything. So I'm asking if the council will consider creating a resolution, because again, these immigrants have so many ties to the community, not just from their financial contributions, but the social value and the social impact, cultural impact that they bring to the community. Again, even the World Cup idea, the amount of different food options that we have, the amount of dances, the amount of just cultural arts in general. Again, I think it would be a serious drop if the township does not consider it, considering that there's no action at the state level. If Highland Park's already authorized it, if New Brunswick's already done it, it's already within LD 17. If New Brunswick's doing it, Franklin Township could be the next domino, Piscataway, Bound Brook, blah, blah, blah. Again, just at least consider this request from a resident within Franklin Township. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? There's only one person who hasn't spoken. Seeing none, I ask for unanimous consent to close public portion. Hearing no dissent, public portion is closed. Answers to the public questions. So the Immigrant Trust Act seems to be the thing that needs an answer. You know what? I'm going to take the hit on it not being on the agenda. I didn't shepherd that between the election and the New Jersey League of Municipalities. It slipped off my plate. I will discuss it with council, and I'm expecting we'll see it on the next agenda. I think that's the only thing really to answer. So we are on to council comments and reports. Only 5 of us. Let's see how long we can make this. Mr. Potasnik.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a safe holiday. Thank you.
Excellent. Mr. Massanella.
A couple quick things. There's something called Goal Zero. Basically, unfortunately, accidents, fatalities are up. This time of year, it's chaos with everybody with the holidays. Our police department is going to be out there. Their special program, grant money, is sponsoring it, so we'll have more enforcement. Tomorrow, Wednesday, crazy day, everybody knows, day before Thanksgiving. So we will be out there, and they will be enforcing the law to make things safer in Franklin. Goal Zero, statewide effort. Please, not just tomorrow, but every day. Heading into the holiday season, drive safely, and our police will be enforcing the laws. Look out for scams. They're on the increase. Every corner you turn, especially this time of year, there's more scams. It's terrible. Public safety wants people to realize that. And there's a lot being said recently about homelessness. Long story short, we don't have a problem in Franklin, but there are homeless people. If there's ever an issue, reach out to the local police. There are services the county provides and nonprofits. If people don't want to reach out to the police for other reason, statewide, does a dial star, is it? Start or
Nope, just
hashtag
211.
211,
Just
dial
211.
211 if you or someone you know needs assistance with homelessness. Other than that, that was main things with the public safety meeting, but I felt they were important enough to mention. Congratulations, that thing about Golden Blues, also known as the Madrigals. I know I asked the clerk because I heard about it just a few hours ago. Great stuff, amazing. It's going to be on that event with the tree lighting. Other than that, I did want to mention, and congratulations to Pine Grove. I'm not going to go on to it. I went to kindergarten there a long time ago. One of the oldest, I think the oldest existing public school buildings in Franklin Township, and still running. You don't have to be big and fancy or this or that. It is a great school, was always a great school, and they are doing, obviously, great things with green initiatives. So the only other thing I wanted to mention, holiday season in Somerset, Sunday, December 14th, 2025, 3 p.m., Franklin High School at our theater, the Raritan Valley Symphonic Band, holiday performance. People pay $50, $100 to see something that caliber at other theaters. Free. Holiday season in Somerset, Sunday, December 14th, 2025. It's a great theater we have up at the high school. Other things to talk about, we'll pick it up in December. Thank you, Mayor. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and a safe one.
Thank you. Ms. Francois.
Mayor, I'm also in support of the Immigrant Trust Act, and I hope next time we meet, we will pass that resolution. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you, and God bless America.
Dr. Karazi.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I had the opportunity to go to Raritan Valley Community College Workforce Training Center, and this is a great center that they provide innovative programs that connect learners to opportunities and also employers to talents, and also communities to equitable growth. So if you know anyone, especially the high school graduates, that they like to learn some skills, make good money, and get the basically employment right after they graduate, this is the place to go. The Raritan Valley Community Center is an amazing place. I highly recommend. I also had the opportunity to attend a couple of Thanksgiving events, and they were gatherings of various faith groups as well as community members. There was the key messages that I heard and I shared were messages of gratitude and call for unity, mutual respect, sharing, and caring. And we had the Senior Citizen Committee meeting, and there is an ongoing concern about transportation and the current bus services that take seniors to their club meetings that usually is at 10 o'clock, but somehow it's getting there after that. And so to help me to better understand the issues, I will be taking a ride from the central bus station until we arrive at the senior center, and to help me to better understand the issues and hopefully come up with a proper solution to address the concerns of senior citizens. We have a couple of upcoming committee meetings. On Wednesday, December 3rd, we have the Advisory Board of Health meeting starting at 7:30, and the Human Relations Commission meeting will be on December 16th, starting at 7 o'clock, and both will be at the hall across from this chamber. And happy Thanksgiving again, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Dr. Karazi. For my comments, happy Thanksgiving. Don't discuss politics. Mr. Vornlock.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just have one upcoming event to report on, and that is next Friday, December 5th, here in the Municipal Complex from 6 to 8. We'll have our annual holiday tree lighting. It's now the festive holiday season. It'll start at 6 at the gazebo, make its way over to the Community Senior Center for cookies, cocoa, and crafts for the kids. And if you are so inclined, you can have your photo taken with Santa and Mrs. Claus. So Always a fun time and some entertainment from the kids and light our tree out in the municipal complex. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor, other than I hope everyone does, in fact, have a happy Thanksgiving.
And look out for the Second Chance for Animals photo with
Santa Paws, right?
Santa Paws. I'm sorry I don't know the date, but...
I don't know that we've gotten a date, but I'll look while we're going here, and if I find it.
Date, but I think it's December 6th, because I promised I'm going the first day so that they can... do you guys know when it is? December 6th? Yes. December 6th at, I think, 10
The following
o'clock.
day.
Right, and you'll do a live stream. Excellent. Okay, council discussion items, there are none. Minutes, I present the following minutes to the Township Council for approval. Township Council work session, regular meeting, November 10th. Do I have a motion on the minutes?
Mayor, you're down to 4 people.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Potasnik left the room. You're right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now we're down to 3 people.
He's coming. He's coming, Jim. I see him. Oh, he was coming.
Here he comes.
There he is.
Okay, there we go. Mr. Potasnik, you can't leave the
Can't
room.
leave.
Not a quorum. We could have, never mind.
Second.
Should have made a motion for that.
There was a motion and second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Anyone would like to pull an item on the minutes? Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilmember Potasnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Thank you. Approval of the warrants in the amount of $31,617,757.71 on November 25th, 2025 are presented to the Township Council for payment. Do we have a motion on the warrants?
I move that the warrants as read be paid.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any question on the warrants? Anyone would like to pull an item? Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilmember Potasnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Thank you. Public hearing and adoption on second readings. First reading is when we announce to the world that we are considering an ordinance. Second reading is when the public is allowed to speak on the ordinance, and we then consider the vote. Ordinance 4484-25. Which one is the one we're handling specially?
That one.
Okay. An ordinance releasing, extinguishing, and vacating the rights of the public to a portion of the street known as Executive Drive in the Township of Franklin, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey, is presented for public hearing. The public hearing has been noticed as required. Before I open to the public, I'm going to explain. I won't go into the details, but we can't vote on this yet because the parties involved have not finished discussing it. But the public hearing was noticed, so we'll have the public hearing now, and then on December 9th, we will have the vote without public hearing because we've already had the public hearing. It sounds crazy, but that's what the law pushes us towards. So do I have unanimous consent to open to a public hearing? Hearing no dissension, we are open to the public, same rules as last time, but on this item only. Seeing no one come forward, do I have unanimous consent to close to the public hearing? Without dissent, public hearing is closed. Do we have a motion to adopt?
No.
Oh, no, right.
No. Motion to
is
table.
motion, thank you. Motion to table until December 9th, 2025.
December 9th.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilman Potasnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Thank you for helping me through that. Ordinance number 4485-25, an ordinance amending the municipal code of the Township of Franklin, County of Somerset, New Jersey, more particularly Chapter 226, Vehicles and Traffic, Section 226-13, parking prohibited at all times on certain streets. Brookline Avenue is presented for public hearing and final adoption. Public hearing has been noticed as required. Do we have, do we have unanimous consent to open to the public? Without dissension, we are open to the public. Same rules. Seeing no one come forward, I'd ask for unanimous consent to close to the public. Hearing no dissension, we are closed to the public. Do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. With only 5 here, you got to do more. You got to work harder. Any discussion on the motion? Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilmember Potosnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Ordinance number 4486-25, an ordinance accepting an easement agreement for the pump station and associated utility infrastructure from Princeton Route 27 LLC for the premises known as Block 5.02, Lot 53, as per docket number CBA 24-00015, is presented for public hearing and final adoption. Public hearing has been noticed as required. Do we have unanimous consent to open to the public? Without dissent, we are open to the public. Seeing no one come forward, do I have unanimous consent to close to the public?
Yes.
We're without dissent, we are closed to the public. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in seconded. Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilmember Potosnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
We have no ordinances on first reading. Consent agenda. Items A through K is listed on the consent agenda portion of the meeting are presented to the Township Council for adoption. Do we have a motion on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I have one question.
Yes.
On F, Mr. Monlocker, we had to extend that MOU to get that job training done?
That's correct.
Okay.
And Mr. Mayor, that just would draw attention to J, establishing a policy to purchase hybrid and alternative fuel vehicles whenever practical. I believe that was one that you drew attention to when I made my presentation on New Jersey best practices. So now it's on an agenda.
Yes. It's to adopt a policy which basically states if a department head wants to buy a vehicle that is not electric, they have to justify the reason why it's not electric. And the manager will also report to council at the budget meeting how many electric and how many non-electric vehicles we'll be getting.
Electric or hybrid?
Electric or hybrid,
Clear.
correct.
Okay, because I know we use them wisely often. Thank you. Ready to go.
Any other questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilmember Potosnik?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
There are no resolutions to be voted on separately. There is no old business. There is no executive session. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes. Motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Happy Thanksgiving. Be well, Franklin. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, all in favor?